नमो अरिहन्ताणं नमो सिद्धाणं नमो आयर्याणं नमो उवज्जायाणं नमो लोये सवसाहुणं। जय जिनेन्द्र सभी को। Excuse me for a bad throat today. I probably wouldn't have done this class except we already missed 2 weeks, then it's too much gap. But yeah, and then I made the mistake of being on the phone quite a long time today, so sorry about that. So today we are starting semester 2, and the first book is Tattva Gyan Patmala 1. It starts with Simandar Pujan. So I'll give you a choice. Either we can start with the Pujan today, or we can do part 2, Sat Tattva Sambandhi Bhule. So you decide, what are you guys in the mood of? Oh, by the way, did you guys get the Tattva Gyan translation in the group?
Yeah, we got it.
Good. Yeah.
No, we can start with the chapter 1 only, that is Pujan. I'm fine. I mean, let's ask others.
I just asked a question too, that jo translation aapne bheja tha, auntie, that's the same as this. It's not a Chat GPT one, right? It's just the
old
one. Right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in fact, I discovered that because in my other batch, one girl was reading from it, and I was like, my God, that sounds so bad. Then I realized she didn't have the new version. So, yeah, there's a big difference between the two. Old version, wrong words and not good at all.
So I'm just not sure. Do I have the old one?
No,
this is not
the one I shared in the group.
Okay.
Yeah, the PDF in the what do you call that, spreadsheet is the old version, because we have not provided it to Apurvaji yet until it's completely reviewed. Okay.
Yeah, I thought chapter 2 would be more interesting, but I'm okay with whatever everybody wants to do.
Well, whoever opened their mouth first gets the choice. So we'll just do
Chapter 1 it is.
Chapter 1 it is.
Okay. So Shri Simandar Pujan. Now, I guess we'll keep it the same pattern. People who want to read it in English, since you all have the PDF now, read it in English. Those who want to read it in Hindi, you have the books. So take your pick. Okay. Okay. So we have done enough pujas now by now, right? Between Vitrag 1 and 3. How does every puja start? What are the main key factors of a puja?
Praising the Lord Jinendra.
I think आह्वान करते हैं पहले.
Correct. और क्या करते हैं?
स्थापना करते हैं आह्वान करके. फिर अष्टद्रव्य पूजा करते हैं.
आह्वान, स्थापना और एक और चीज है.
आवाहन बोले I mean, what do you mean by आवाहन?
When we say atre avatar samboshta, that means you are invoking them.
Okay, invoking. Okay.
And when you are saying atre tishtet hete, that means you're saying aap baithiye, sthapit hoiye. Sannidhikaranam, I don't know, what does it mean, Prabhaji? You will have to explain.
Please be close to me. Now,
Okay.
यहाँ पर ये है कि आप, we all know, कोई भगवान ऊपर से आने नहीं वाले हमारे पास, right? But हमारे विचारों में आ सकते हैं. तो we are basically saying कि oh Lord, please be with me, मतलब mentally. ठीक है? And then once they are with you, then you're giving respect. Just like किसी honored guest को आप बुलाओगे, तो आप क्या करोगे? Give them a higher seat, please sit here. then you would say, oh, you'll go sit next to them, close to them, right? You want to be as close to the honored guest as possible, like that. So the thought behind this is ki when you're doing a puja, you are actually mentally, literally feeling as if Bhagwan is right there, even though you know that he's not going to physically ever come back. But that should keep you in discipline. अगर भगवान आपके बाजू में बैठे हैं और मंदिर में कोई एंटर करेगा, are you going to be busy watching their sari? Wondering, did she wear a nice sari or not today? What would you do? Nobody.
Pay attention to Bhagwan's words.
Yeah, you would be less likely to, kind of get distracted. So that is the reason to include these kind of things. कि mentally they want you to feel कि सच में भगवान आपके पास बैठे. और नहीं तो पूजा का रिचुअल ऐसा होता है कि you see मंदिरों में भी 10 लक्षण पूजा चल रही है, whatever महावीर जयंती की पूजा चल रही है. Sometimes the pujas are so long, people cannot keep their attention span. So everybody's looking at each other, कौन आया कौन गया, what's happening, right? So we don't want to do that. In our Pittsburgh temple, I actually like the fact that Shwetambar pujas will go on and on and all till like 3 hours or longer. Sometimes they get so boring, not boring, but because you cannot keep your attention span, then people start coming late purposely. I don't have 3 hours to sit in the temple, right? Whereas Digambar pujas, we start exactly sharp on time, if anything, even 5 minutes sooner. And we always finish 5 to 10 minutes sooner, within 1 hour. Or if we have provided 1.5, whatever time we have provided. And that is absolutely wonderful. I would say every temple should do that. Then people know exactly what to expect. People know it starts on time, it ends on time. Then people start showing up. And then if it's a shorter duration, like only an hour, then people are more easy for people to focus on the puja.
So Prabhaji, repeat, what are the 3 things?
So you're inviting Bhagwan, please come, come, come. So when you say come, 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 you can say come to my thoughts. Then atra, pratishta,
And what is that called?
atra, abhi hum padhenge, so you will find out. Okay, just let's start reading now. So who wants to go first? Everybody has the PDFs open?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so just raise your hand. Who wants to go first? Arey bhai, isme itna kya
Yeah.
soch-
Okay.
I just saw somebody, Dinesh Buran.
Bahubali.
Oh, by the way, aapka wo due hai, after the end of the class, we'll do that. Hopefully you come up with another song. I'm just joking. Anyway. You have to share your whatever 2 cents. worth.
Yeah.
So does Dinesh
Well,
and
it's gratitude, and thank you.
He did not say that in China.
we don't have a picture with Dinesh Burad with that gratitude. The other people really acted out and we took a picture. Anyway,
No, that's good.
so
Stapana, Bhava Samudra Simitakiyo, Simandar Bhagwanana, Karos.
wait. Since we are
Oh.
learning diacritics English, can you read the first word again?
Bhava Samudra
When did I say?
Simitakiyo.
No. When does it becomes What is the trick to reading that?
Oh, that
Remember, there's a line on the top. It's Otherwise, what is it?
Oh, bhav.
Bhava.
Bhava.
Bhava. Bhava.
No, it's not bhav. It's bhav. There is a difference between meanings of the two words. That's why I'm correcting you.
Oh, okay. It's bhava. Okay. Sorry, just give me 1 minute. I'm going to open the PDF here properly. Sorry.
Yeah, because once we get used to them, it'll be very easy to maintain reading. That line, until you get used to it, it's kind of hard to remember.
I wish I would have opened the Hindi one. That would have been better for me.
Here we can see bhava.
Okay. Bhava samudra simitakiya simandhar bhagwan कर सीमित निज नानों को प्रगत्यो पुराण ज्ञान वीर्य दर्शन सुखधारी समय सार अविकार विमल चैतन्य विहारी अंतरबाल से किया प्रबल रिपु मोह पराभव अरे भवंत का करो अभय हरो लो मेरा भव ओम ह्रीं श्रीं श्रीमंधर जिनेन्द्राय अत्र अवतार समय सत
Sir, not tar. There's no line. Shouldn't be.
अवतर
Avtara.
संवत्सत अवहानम अत्र तिष्ठ तिष्ठ ठ ठ स्थापनम अत्र मम सन्निहितो भव भव वसत सन्निधि करणम.
Okay. Now somebody was asking about this, right? So first sentence is Atra avatara samvashata. Yahan आइए मेरे पास. Okay? Please come towards me. Second sentence. Atra tishtha ठः sthapanam. Please take a seat and sit. Then atra mama sannihito bhava vashat sannidhi karanam. Matlab, please come near me and sit besides me. Now, instead of physically besides me, we have to imagine that in our thoughts. That Bhagwan is coming in our thoughts. We want him to be as close to our minds as possible and in our minds. Okay?
Yeah.
तो और पहले था ओम ह्रीम श्री श्रीमंदर जिनेन्द्र, बिकॉज ये पूजा श्रीमंदर जिनेन्द्र के लिए की गई है, राइट? तो किसको बुलाएंगे हम? श्रीमंदर भगवान को, राइट? नाउ why Srimandar Bhagwan? What is special about it?
Because Simandar Bhagwan is there right now.
Yes.
In this kal.
Like what? In what form?
He's a Tirthankar. In this kal, he's in Mahavidya Kshetra. He's not he's not in so there's Kala Desha Patra. So he's not in our Desh, but he's in our Kal.
Okay. What is the difference between him and Mahavir?
There's no difference. He's also Tirthankar Bhagwan, and Mahavir is also Tirthankar Bhagwan.
Does everybody agree?
Yeah, Mahavir Swami is Tirtha Bhagwan and Simandar Swami Bhagwan is Aryant.
Mahavir Swami is Siddha now. Simandar Swami is Tirthankara in physical form, right? It's a different Kshetra.
He is in Arhant Avastha.
Main difference is he is Siddh. So we are not able to get his direct Dhvani, Omkar Dhvani right now. He's done with that. He's gone.
Oh.
So either we have his past Omkar Dhvani, he was the last Tirthankar, so usme se jo Shastra ne, or we have Simandar Bhagwan who is currently there, and it is believed that Kunda Acharya some acharyas get this special riddhi, special ability to be able to make a small form of their body and be able to cross kshetra. So he went to Mahavidya Kshetra for spent 7 days in front of Simandra Bhagavan, directly heard the Deshna from him, and then came and wrote the Parmagams. And that is why these are believed to be more authenticated. Okay.
So, Prabhuji, I missed who actually listened to Prabhu Sri Simandar Bhagwan? He said
Acharya.
No, I don't know.
जिन्होंने परमागम
Kunkundaacharya.
Kunkundaacharya. Okay.
समय सार प्रवचन सार नियम सार.
Okay. Yeah.
And Prabhuji, is Simandar Swami, Simandar Bhagwan still alive right now?
Yes. In my
So
the age span is I just heard this last week. 1 point, I don't, it's a huge long span. Like our 15, 20, I don't know how many generations would go and he would still be there.
So maybe that means that Simandar Swami is one.
Other types, very long time span.
I just checked in ChatGPT. It says he's 150,000 years old.
No, it's very little.
Span is lot longer.
Longer than that?
Oh, much longer than that.
If I can just finish my comment. So that would mean because Mahavir Bhagwan lived for 72 years and he was the last of the 24 Tirthankar. So can we assume then Simandar Swami Bhagwan is in the early part of the Tirthankar cycle in Mahavidya Kshetra? He must be, the 10th Tirthankar or something like that because the lifespans were decreasing.
Sure,
right?
if that applies in Mahavidya Kshetra.
Okay, so the time scales are different maybe there.
Yeah, in Bharat Kshetra, that is the case. That the first Tirthankar has a very long time span, then it keeps reducing. But that may or may not be the case in Mahavidya Kshetra.
Okay, but he is alive now. That's what's important for us.
Yes, he's a living Tirthankar.
Okay.
But Prabhaji, it's supposed to have 20 Tirthankar Vidya Kshetra, right?
Yes,
He's one of the 20.
Three of them are existing at the same time, but in different kshetra. So one Tirthankar doesn't get to meet the other Tirthankar.
But they are all 20 are in the Vidya Kshetra, Mahavidya Kshetra. Okay.
So the reason Simandar is considered important, one is that Kundacharya went, heard the Deshna directly from him. The physical space is closest to earth, right? So even in Shvetambars, when they take samai, if there is no sadhu in front of them, they take agya, they look at the northwest, that Mahavidya, whatever Srimandar Swami is considered in the northwest, they face that side and take the agya and do the samai. So there is some connection about the distance also. But there is no difference. All Tirthankars are all equal. All 20 of them are equally respected for us.
And all of them are living, right?
Okay. So, okay. In the morning, in the other class, what I do is I just explain in Hindi and then they just double check the meaning if it's different or wrong in English. Here, I think we just directly read from the English book. Is that preferred?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
right. So then whoever was reading, go ahead and read the meaning in English also.
Yeah, I can
Simandar Bhagwan has restricted the ocean of samsara, worldly existence. The restraints of ignorance has been resolved to reveal complete knowledge. As a result, perfect knowledge, energy, perception, and blissful nature residing in the pure, unchanging essence of sublime consciousness has emerged. With inner strength, the formidable enemy of delusion has been overpowered. O Bhavantaka, destroyer of worldly existence, bestow me with fearlessness and destroy my cycle of existence.
That's
That's
it,
it.
right?
Yeah.
The only thing I saw missing was I did not see an explanation for Sukhdari word. Did it say anything about eternal happiness or anything in that first third line? Pragtyo Puran Gyan Virya. They did talk about Gyan Virya Darshan.
And blissful nature.
Okay, so that's fine. That's probably what Sukhtari got translated to. That's fine. Okay, good. So they are basically in the Sthapana praising the Lord, saying कि आपने भव समुद्र अपना सीमित कर लिया. Why did they say सीमित and did not say finished?
Because they are not
Because
the
you
doer.
still
They
not
can
sent.
they can only preach. They can guide. They
No,
are not the
he's not
doer.
sent.
They're still in the sansar as long as
He's
they have the
still.
body.
Mm.
So khatam
It's
kahan
about
hua?
Tirthankar. Okay.
Because it's about Tirthankar, not Siddh.
Yeah.
तो वो तो सिद्ध ने खत्म कर दिया है भाव समुद्र.
Yeah.
पर अरियंत ने अभी सीमित किया. They still have that lifespan to live. That's why. So now this would be like a trick question, right? You normally wouldn't right away think about this kind of thing. Okay. Now Pragtyo Puran Gyan. Aryant already has the Keval Gyan. He's already in the blissful state, right? Samay Sar Avikar. Samay Sar also means the gist of the soul, and they don't have any vikari bhav like we do. Okay. Then Baki sab, I think the explanation was okay. Did they also translate the Om Reem, or they don't do that anymore? What are they doing?
No, there is no
No,
translation.
No translation.
I'm just wondering, would you guys prefer getting translation for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can still add those since we still only have PDFs, so that's fine. We can request them to add those. Did we have it anywhere in any of the pujas? Somehow, I think some places it was.
We had some in some of the earlier ones that was translated.
Okay, fine. So let me check with them. Maybe we should add them then. Okay? Because that will then also explain this avtar and all that. Excuse me.
There's just a small typo. Om Reem. It says Shri. It should be Shreem. The M is missing on the Shri. Not the M, the Anuswar. No.
Actually, it's a typo in the Hindi book also. Okay, somebody read the Jal Puja now.
I'm going to read. जल प्रभुवर तुम जल से शीतल हो, जल से निर्मल अविकारी हो, मिथ्यामल दोने को जिनवर, तुम ही तो मल परिहारी हो, तुम सम्यक ज्ञान जलोदधि हो, जलधर अमृत बरसाते हो, भविजन मन मिन प्राणदायक भविजन मन जलज खिलाते हो, हे ज्ञान पयोनिधि सीमंदर, यह ज्ञान प्रतीक समर्पित है, वो शांत ज्ञेष्ठा मेरी जल से चरणाम्बुज चर्चित है. ओम ह्रीं श्री सीमंदर जिनेन्द्राय जन्म जरा मृत्यु विनाशनाय जलम निरूपामि स्वाहा.
Something you missed there, or did you read this? Maybe you did. Janma Jara Mrityu Nivaranaya. Did you read that word?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Then you can go straight into the translation.
Okay. O Lord, you are cool, untainted, and pure like water. You are the one who washes away the false beliefs. You alone are the remedy. You are the ocean of right knowledge, and from you the stream of nectar flows. You are the sustainer of the minds, hearts, and lives of worldly beings. You delight their mind like a lotus in water, O Simandara, the treasure trove of knowledge. This symbol of knowledge is dedicated to you. May my knowledge be calm and focused, and I seek refuge at your lotus feet by consecrating with water.
Excuse me, I'm getting sometimes coughing spells because of this spring away cold anyway. Okay. So since we are reading the meanings in English, I want you guys to pay complete attention. Assuming that you understand most of it, I'm going to just ask you some questions. So what does the water represent here?
Sheetal.
It's calmness.
Sheetalta.
And what
pure as well.
True knowledge.
I want you to tell me the answer from the meaning that you just read, okay?
Untainted
and
pure.
And why am I doing this?
It says it's the symbol of knowledge. Water. This symbol of knowledge is dedicated.
So it also says nirmal.
It's like purity.
I think they're talking about mithya mal dhone ka baat kar rahe hain.
What do I not have?
So one thing I'm reading is the first line that jal se nirmal avikari ho. Does that mean water doesn't differentiate?
विकार का क्या मतलब होता है?
Avikari.
Avikari is the opposite of vikari, right?
Vikari.
Yes.
What is vikari?
जो हमारी भावना होती है, राग, द्वेष, विकार भावना.
Attachment, aversions, and delusion. Moha.
Thing that is opposite of your true nature. Okay. So if I'm getting vikari bhav, I'm getting bhav against the true nature of my soul. Krodh karna vikari bhav. Krodh is not soul. Just like body में fever होना, cough, cold होना, vikari bhav है body के लिए. That is not the natural state of my body.
Yeah, they use that word in Ayurveda as well, vikari bhav.
हाँ, आपके शरीर में विकार.
Right.
Okay.
But they tell you to drink kashaya.
409,100 Aspen floor.
What is this? Who is? Okay.
हमारे क्लास में ऐड आ गई.
Yeah.
Brought to you by these sponsors.
I thought we were ad-free class.
Simandar Bhagwan ke aad hai. That's okay.
Okay. So what the answer I was looking for was Jal situation is of निर्मल अविकारी. क्योंकि भगवान आप प्योर जल की तरह निर्मल और अविकारी हो और मैं विकार वाला हूं और मुझे क्या होना है?
Avikari.
अविकारी होना है.
Avikari.
Since I want to be a vikari, I'm vikari, you are a vikari. I want to become like you. So I'm presenting this jal to represent that I got. Okay? So even though this is all symbolism, but if you put your heart and mind to it, it will truly get those bhav. And bhav is what calms down your kashaya. I just told this morning to my class that we don't worry about too many rituals yet. So I would say that suppose every morning, whatever time you can spend, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever. And people already have a ritual. They do a puja in the morning and before they leave for work, school, whatever. Even if you do one stanza of this, but do it with proper understanding and the power.
Mm.
Keep that good bhav throughout the day.
Yeah. Prabhuji, your voice is becoming feeble in between. I don't know.
Number one, I cannot, it's found
Yeah.
because of this cold. Number two, my internet is not the best.
Okay.
I think internet is the problem, not your voice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because it goes away and comes back. And we can see your lips moving.
To do this is really bad. You know, the funny thing is, I noticed in some of the recordings that you guys are telling me that you cannot hear me, yet it was showing up in the recordings. So that happens too. Yeah, I know, it was funny. I don't know why I was listening to one of my classes, and yeah, you guys are telling me you cannot hear me, but the recording has the whole voice. So anyway, let me know if it's better. I just changed my location.
Yeah, it's actually a little better.
I'm not getting an answer. Okay. All right, good.
Yeah.
So what I was saying was that uh, the whole purpose of learning these is, number one, that you guys need to get used to. See, the more you pay attention to these, the more next time you have to go to a temple and sit through some puja, it'll make a lot more sense. Your time will not be wasted. You know, sometimes because of social, sometimes because it's Daslakshmi, whatever reason, we go and sit in pujas in the temple, right? So you rather understand the puja and have the good bhav while you're there. So it is, and you don't get the bhav unless you're used to it. So to practice whatever little time you have, even if you have 2 minutes, read one stanza, its English meaning, get the bhav. And then it becomes like a habit, right? I mean, then this morning somebody told me that a lot of houses have that ritual that they have to do some puja every morning and then go. But then she said that in their house, they believed you cannot start the puja unless you do this. Atra, atra, avtar, avtar. I mean, you have to do the sthapna, you have to do this, and you have to do that. I said, for my class rules, no, you don't need to do those. Because then she said, what happens is nobody does the puja because they don't have that much time to do all those rituals. कि पहले स्थापना का पढ़ो, फिर 8 द्रव्य पढ़ो, फिर वो completion पढ़ो. Then if there is not time, then people just like forget it. We cannot do it. So I would say, of course, there's always good, better, best. We want to promote the best. But best करने के चक्कर में कुछ भी ना करो, उससे better है कि कुछ करो. So, good idea is to do some little bit of ritual in the morning. So, okay. And then the other thing I want you to pay attention in each of these pujas is the last line where it says, in this case, it's saying Shrimandar Jinendraya, Janma Jara Mrityu Nivarana. So they are presenting this jal for purity. मेरी सोल जब प्योर हो जाएगी तो मैं कहाँ पहुंच जाऊंगा?
Out of the birth and right cycle.
Out of the 4,
cycle.
So I don't have to take janma, no old age, no death. Right?
That's Nirvapamiti, is it?
Janma
Jara Mrityu Vinash Naya.
Vinashanaya. Oh.
So that in between long word is what signifies what they're trying to accomplish in this puja. तो मुझे अब ना तो ये जन्म चाहिए, ना मृत्यु चाहिए, ना बीमारी चाहिए. Jara, you can take it old age, or people get sick before getting old. So either way, you can apply. So I don't want any of these. जन्म में भी बहुत दुख है, मरने में भी दुख है, बीमार होने में भी दुख है. So I want to just get rid of all this and reach without all of it. Okay, let's go to the next one, Chandan.
I can do that.
Okay.
Should I go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try and sing it and see if I can bring it. Oh my God. चंदन सम चंद्र वदन जिनवर तुम चंद्र किरण से सुख कर हो.
One of the things I know goes like this. Chandan sam chandra vadan jinvar tum chandra kiran se sukh karo bhavatab
निकंदन हे प्रभुवर सचमुच तुम ही भव दुख हर हो. Is that correct? जल रहा हमारा अंत स्थल प्रभु इच्छाओं की ज्वाला से यह शांत न होगा हे जिनवर रे विषयों की मधुशाला से. फिर अंतरदाह मिटाने को तुम ही मलिया गिर चंदन हो. चंदन से चरचूं चरणाम्बुज भव तप हर शत शत वंदन हो. ओम ह्रीं श्री सीमंदर जिनेन्द्राय संसार ताप विनाशनाय चंदनम निर्वपामीति स्वाहा. So this is the Hindi version. I'll go to the English one and try to read the meaning of it.
Beautiful.
Oh Jinwar, you are like sandalwood with a radiant face, and you bring happiness like moonbeams. O Lord, the extinguisher of worldly sufferings, only you can alleviate the pain of existence. My inner realm is burning with the flame of desires. O Lord, it won't be calm with the intoxication of worldly pleasures. You are the sandalwood of Malaya mountain that extinguishes the long-lasting inner burning. I offer to apply the sandalwood paste on your lotus feet to dispel the worldly suffering. My endless salutations to you.
Okay. So I told you to pay attention to the English translation because I get that question. So, same thing. What is Chandan representing here?
Burning suffering.
No suffering.
No suffering. Yeah.
Right? Now, what is suffering for us?
The desires.
प्रभु इच्छाओं की ज्वाला से. See, चंदन calms down, ठंडा करता है, right? तो कुछ burning चाहिए ना, और ठंडा किसको करेगा? तो this ichha is like a jwala, the fire. So they're saying कि इच्छाओं की जो मेरी ज्वाला है उसको ये चंदन शांत कर दे. आपके सानिध्य से मैं शांत हूं, इसलिए मैं ये चंदन लेके आया. Okay, then what is antardaha?
बर्निंग अंदर जो बर्निंग चल रही है.
Similar, burning desires.
Burning desires.
Internal torment.
Right. So because it's two ways. One is mental torment and the desire of getting material things. And bhavatapahara means हमारे जो चारों गतियों, भव मतलब क्या होता है? चारों गतियां. हम कोई ना कोई भाव में हमेशा होते हैं, right? Either we are in नरक, we are in स्वर्ग, we are in तिर्यंच और मनुष्य लोक. तो इस and every bhav has some kind of a dukh. Tapa means dukh. So, and you have gone beyond that. पहले कहा ना आपने उसको सीमित कर लिया because this is your last bhav. Now you're going to go out of this death and life and death cycle. So with this Chandan, what am I expecting? किसका विनाश करना है मुझे?
Bhautak.
Yes. But what did they call it? The meaning is correct. It's the same thing.
The worldly suffering.
Last line says sansar.
Sansar tap.
Right? So I don't want to have these worldly sufferings. Everything is dukh, dukh and dukh. There used to be this Indian little song, some child song. दूध पीने में भी टेंशन, बाहर खेलने में भी टेंशन.
Tension.
So it's kind of like this, you know. Shopping में भी दुख, vacation में भी दुख, कमाने में भी दुख, जन्म लेने में दुख, मरने में दुख, बीमारी में दुख. So of all this, right?
Probably what is Nikandan? Extinguisher is Nikandan, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can double check in the English book.
Yeah.
हर निकंदर मतलब हरने वाले, मिटाने वाले. Because they are addressing Bhagwan with it. That you are you are extinguisher of your bhavtap. The burning fire of your cycle of birth and death.
Wait, worldly sufferings again.
Okay.
What is the meaning of Malaygiri Chandan?
There is a mountain that is known for its Chandan trees.
Okay.
The mountain name is Malaygiri.
So this is in Jain cosmology or in general also?
No, I think it's somewhere in the south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, south. Actually, we have been there. Can't remember what place was it. That place has Chandan forest around it. So when honestly can't remember now where it was.
Veerappan might be knowing it.
That Bahubali tree.
Or Pushpa.
Pushpa.
Can I just ask one more question? So this puja is written by Dr. Hukutan Bharil.
Yes.
So obviously he's written the Hindi part of it. लेकिन ये जो mantra का part है, Om Hrim Shrim, did he write that or is that taken from somewhere else? That's the original.
No, he wrote it, but the general format is same. Whether it's old pujas, new pujas, they all have those parts in it.
Okay. So when you say Om Hrim Shrim, Atra Avatara Avatara Tishta Tishta, so it's following the same format. Okay, understood.
And even Shvetambar pujas follow similar pattern. They also have Avananam, Tisht, all this. They also have the same 8 dravya of puja. They just use the fresh items instead of the dry ones that the Gambars use.
Yeah.
And but they may be in different order. They also have rice, flour, mithai, deepak, dhoop, phal, all that. They may not have arghya, maybe the Svetambars don't have that. The Gambar pujas have the mixture of all that also. But
actually, I just checked the Malaygiri hills. It is in Odisha. So
was that Orissa trip we did. Yeah, we did a trip where we went to that famous temple in Orissa. And you could buy a lot of Chandan stuff relatively cheaper than other places there. Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah. I couldn't remember where I saw it. Somewhere we went. Yeah. So yes. So I mean now things have all gotten expensive, but during the early times they used to be very, very cheap to get Chandan stuff from there. So I actually have a Parshnath, I think Parshnath Bhagwan Murti of Chandan from there. And some other Chandan stuff. So I mean, it's so good that even today, if you wash it and it smells it's very fragrant.
Prabhaji, in ChatGPT, it's saying it's a physical entity as well as a Jain cosmology entity in Jambudipa. Both things talks about.
Yes. I mean, of course, a lot of the names here are taken, from the historical books, so they can always repeat names. Yeah, sure.
It acknowledges both cosmological significance as well as physical. According to this, it's in Kerala or Tamil Nadu.
Specify where in Jambudweep?
It says one of the Jambudweep mountain ranges, which lie in a highly structured or symbolic geography of Jain universe. And it says Malaya Mountain is one of the important mountain ranges situated in Bharat Kshetra or Mahavidya Kshetra, depending on the scriptural context.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, we are in Jambudweep too, so for that matter.
Yeah. So
anyway.
It is what it is, right? So.
Yeah. So, okay, next, Akshat, let's read that.
I can read.
Okay.
Akshat. प्रभु अक्षतपुर के वासी हो, मैं भी तेरा विश्वासी हूँ। शत विक्षत में विश्वास नहीं, तेरे पद का प्रत्याशी हूँ। अक्षत का अक्षत संबल ले, अक्षत साम्राज्य लिया तुमने। अक्षत विज्ञान दिया जग को, अक्षत ब्रह्मांड किया तुमने। मैं केवल अक्षत अभिलाषी, अक्षत अतः चरण लाया। निर्वाण शिला के संगम सा, धवलाक्षत मेरे मन भाया। ओम ब्री श्री सिमंदर जिनेन्द्राय, अक्षय पद प्राप्ते अक्षतान निर्वपामिति स्वाहा. The English translation. O Lord, you reside in Akshatpur, imperishable realm, and I also have faith in you. In a transient world, I have faith in your eternal feet. You have established the immortal kingdom, Akshat, bestowing the knowledge of the imperishable to the world and creating the universe of Akshat, eternal. I, with a sole desire for this imperishable bliss, Akshat, have come to take refuge at your feet. The pure white Akshat that resembles the Nirvana, Shila, abode of Siddhas, pleases my heart. In this verse, Akshat is used many times. Each has a unique significance.
And then they don't talk about it?
No.
No, only unique significance. That's it.
Okay. Okay, so then let's talk about it. So, Prabhu Akshatpur ke vasi hai. So what is Akshatpur?
Never dies.
Imperishable realm.
Akshat here.
Unbroken?
Unbroken, yes.
They just spoke about that Akshat Shila, that Prabhu is sitting on that Akshat, which is like a white stone or a mountain or something.
Why do we use Akshat in pujas? What does it represent?
It's faith.
Unending bliss.
Faith.
It never
It
grows
is like
again.
no
it's
creation.
no
It
end.
doesn't grow again.
Imperishable.
Yeah, imperishable.
Right. And it, which means we don't want to take another birth.
Yeah.
Right.
Without the chilka, the rice, white rice, you put it in the soil, it doesn't grow. So that is one meaning of it. The whiteness is the purity. Uska kshay nahi hota. To Akshatpur ke vas. So once you reach the, Keval Gyan, you are bound to go to Siddhashila. And uska kabhi destruction, us bhav ka destruction nahi hota. Okay. And then let's see, where is the next Akshat used? Akshat Samballe. Akshat here means rice, and Akshat Samballe means I want to get the strength from the abilities of the rice. अक्षत साम्राज्य लिया तुमने. You have chosen the kingdom which is non-destructible. That is the meaning there. Then अक्षत विज्ञान दिया जग को. You've given the knowledge that is, in this case situation, it could be two meanings. Not destroy
It's
as well as
like it's knowledge of the imperishable means where with this knowledge you become eternal. There is no.
it could be complete knowledge, or what does the translation say for this language?
Imperishable. Imperishable.
Bestowing the knowledge of the imperishable to the world and creating the universe of eternal.
Yeah, perish means to die or to end, right? So imperish will be the opposite.
Imperishable.
Why is the knowledge? Why are they calling that imperishable?
No, knowledge to become imperishable.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
In the Hindi book, it also gives the Brahmand. It gives you Purna Shuddha Swabhav Paryay. The meaning of Brahmand in there, in that stanza, is Purna Shuddha Swabhav Paryay.
That is okay.
It says at the bottom.
Yeah.
Now then it says मैं केवल अक्षत अभिलाषी हूँ. So what is it longing for?
Akshat Abhilashi.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then akshat at'ev charan laya. What akshat is that?
Rice.
That's the rice.
Then dhawlakshat mere man bhaya.
Siddhashila.
No.
Hmm?
The white rice mere man ko bhaya. That's I chose white rice to bring because of all these reasons.
Oh, the dhaval
Dhawlakshat.
Dhawlakshat is white rice.
Right. Then Om Rim Shri. Okay, so what are they trying to accomplish with the Akshat Puja?
No more birth.
Yeah, it's imperishable, so everywhere permanent, right? So you live in a permanent world, right? This is immortal kingdom, right? Imperishable knowledge, right, to the world.
Yeah,
Akshaya Pada Prapti means a siddha.
Yeah. I want you to read the word from that line at the end and understand.
Akshay Pada Prapti Akshatam Nirvam Pamti Swaha.
So क्या मुझे लेना है, क्या प्राप्त करना है ये अक्षत चढ़ा के?
सिद्धत्व.
हाँ, सिद्धत्व क्यों? क्योंकि वो उस पद का कभी क्षय.
Permanent.
Permanent, right. If I'm a vice president today, उसका क्षय हो जाएगा. I'm a mother, उसका क्षय हो जाएगा. I'm a father, उस पद का भी क्षय हो जाएगा. सिद्ध पद का क्षय नहीं होता. Okay. Now let's go to Pushpa.
Prabhaji, one question.
Yeah.
ये जो फुटनोट है पूर्ण शुद्ध स्वभाव पर्याय वो ब्रह्मांड से इक्वेट किया है, वो थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करेंगे?
So here the Brahmand is not the Hindu Brahmand we are thinking about.
Okay.
But okay, so Brahmand has multiple meanings. One Brahmand the Hindus believe is like the whole universe.
Right.
Okay. Here they're calling the Siddha as Brahmand. Because when you're Siddha, that's when you're pure soul, pure Swabhav, right? Now, there is another way to look at it, which becomes the whole universe. Because the Siddha Bhagavan, or even Kevali, they can see the teen lok. So, usko bola ja sakta hai, they are everywhere. Right? क्योंकि सारे ज्ञेय उनके ज्ञान में आ जाते हैं. Right? So
उसका मतलब ज्ञान का ब्रह्मांड से है, मतलब Infinite knowledge, is that?
सारा ब्रह्मांड आपके पास आ गया. When you know the whole universe, what more do you need? तो ब्रह्मांड आप में आ गया कि आप पूरे ब्रह्मांड में हो. They both are equal sentences.
Both are same.
तो इसलिए भगवान को इवन हिंदू जब कहते हैं कि भगवान सब जगह है, तो क्या फिजिकली कोई भगवान सब जगह होते हैं क्या? सो इट जस्ट दैट्स हाउ इट मीन्स कि सर्वज्ञ सब जगह इसलिए है क्योंकि उनको सब कुछ नजर आता है.
तो इसमें ब्रह्मांड का जो अर्थ है, इट्स नॉट अ फिजिकल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ ब्रह्मांड, इट्स ज्ञान का ब्रह्मांड, आई थिंक, राइट? इज दैट करेक्ट? All that there is to know.
Yes. Universe is also technically that only. All that there is exists or to know. Existence हमें कितनी चीजों की पता है? Only that we can know. Okay. So let's move to Pushpa. So what is special about flower? What are the characteristics you can think about? That
Fragrance.
Mrudutva.
yeah,
It is very soft, sukomal.
yeah, very soft. What else?
Fragrant.
Fragrant, yes,
Without deceit.
yes.
And no partiality.
Yeah, lot of characters, right? It gives fragrance whether you're a good guy or bad guy. It does not differentiate. So these are all representative. They use these words very wisely. I mean, some very, very old authors probably started this parampara where they use these Ashtadravya. And they are all, I mean, the same dravya used in Shwetambar and Digambar pujas. So, okay, let's read. Who wants to read?
I will read Pushpa part.
Yeah, go ahead.
तुम सुरभित ज्ञान सुमन हो प्रभु, नहीं राग द्वेष दुर्गंध कहीं, सर्वांग सुकोमल चिन्मय तन, जग से कुछ भी संबंध नहीं, निज अंतरवास सुवासित हो, शून्यतर पर की माया से, चैतन्य विपिन के चितरंजन हो, दूर जगत की छाया से, सुमनों से मन को राह मिली, प्रभु कल्प बेली से यहाँ लाया, इनको पा चाहक उठा मन खग भर, कोंक चरण में ले आया। ओम ह्रीम श्री सिमंदर जिनेन्द्राय काम बान विध्वंसनाय पुष्पम निर्वपामिति स्वाहा। Prabhu, you are the fragrant blossom of knowledge with no trace of attachment or aversions, foul odor. Your entire form is supremely tender, pure, and made of divine consciousness with no connection to the material world. You dwell within your own abode, untouched by the illusory play of the external world. As the divine artist of the forest of consciousness, you remain distant from the world's shadows. My mind found solace in these fragrant blossoms of knowledge. Thus, from Kalpa Vraksh, wish-fulfilling tree, I offer these flowers. As an eager bird, my soul soared to you, carrying these flowers to nestle at your divine feet.
So quite an imagination here, right? Anybody knows what is Kalpa Vraksh?
One gives whatever you desires.
It's an imagination tree, a wish tree,
Yeah,
wishing tree.
wish fulfilling tree. Yeah.
So So what is the author saying? What am I trying to get rid of by doing this Pushpa Puja?
Attachment, aversions.
Rag dvesh.
Rag, dvesh, durgata kahi.
So
Is-
Rag Dvesh is considered as Durgandha because it's not my pure self. So Pushpa ki Sugandh. Anything else?
No, at the last it says Kam Ban Vidvam Sanay, so that is the killing of desire. Kam is desire.
Raga dveshas, kama.
Kam Ban.
No, he's right. Kamban is desires.
One other thing is that the flower actually सुबह खिलता है और शाम में मुड़ जाता है. So also you could relate that to your sharir, which is only temporary.
Yes. I mean, you can have your imagination go anywhere.
Right.
Have to be limited to what the author wrote. And, and that is fine too. And so a couple of things. So first line, they talk about the good fragrance of the flower. And anything pure is fragrant. Anything polluted is not fragrant, right? So in that sense, pure soul is fragrant. Then pure soul is very komal because same thing, just like a baby is very soft because it's pure, it's just born. Same way, pure soul, they have compared it with. Because pure soul has no vikar, right? No attachment, nothing to the world. And we observe that. The newborn baby, he maybe to his mom, but other than that, he doesn't have much else, right? So, but we all have noticed how innocent, how naive we were as a child versus now. The more experiences we have, the more wrong knowledge we have, we develop into harsh people, right? Then Nij antarvasa suvasito. That the more I am with myself, I'm fragrant. And actually, it is also true of I used to always wonder कि जो साधु साध्वी होते हैं ना, कई लोग बिल्कुल नहाते नहीं हैं. So, you wonder in general, bodies would smell. But I've been told, excuse me, I'm trying to get this connector charger. Anyway, so जो ट्रू साधुस जो होते हैं ना, जिनकी जो जितनी प्योरिटी होती है, their bodies don't smell either. So a lot has to do with the thoughts. और इसीलिए साधु बनना हर किसी के बस की बात नहीं. So you, in reality, you have to be samyak drashti, you have to be having those abilities to tolerate the extremes, temperatures, hunger, so many things. Your body has to be ready for all that before taking Diksha Sadhupana. And आजकल तो हर कोई ले लेता है. And that's why in lot of different sadhu jivan has become less and less original in that sense. No, technically, you take that sadhu charitra after samyak darshan, because once you have the true faith, the other things follow. Okay. Then, one more thing that it is saying, it helps you avoid. And what is that characteristic? That's why I wanted you all to pay attention to the translation. You would have the answer if you paid attention.
You dwell within your own abode, untouched by the illusionary play of the external world.
Okay, you read a line, still you didn't get the answer.
So basically, you are not connected to the external world. You remain within yourself.
There's a lot of things
Antarvas.
in this, there's multiple things that have come. Look at the translation of the third line.
Yeah, so you remain within your own self, right?
They have the word deceit.
Nope.
Without rag.
Deceit.
What did they translate Maya? Rag?
No, they translate it as illusory play of the external world.
I'm sorry, what did they say?
Untouched by illusory
Illusory
play
play of the material world.
But they called it illusion. Okay.
Yeah, per is external world. Maya say there say illusory.
Okay. Yeah, because what they're talking about is that they are within themselves, nothing to do with others. So they've used the Maya word in that sense.
Yeah, it says no connection to the material world.
Right. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's keep moving to Naivedya. At least we should try to finish the puja today. I don't know. Time goes very fast here. Or maybe not. Naivedya. Let's go to Naivedya.
What does that mean?
That is non-mithai. They don't use mithai in the
What did you read, Naivedya?
I can read it.
Okay.
Should I read it?
Was it Nidhi or who was saying that?
Dipali?
Okay, go ahead, Dipali.
आनंद रस अमृत के ग्रह हो, नीरस जड़ता का दान नहीं, तुम मुक्त शुदा के वेदन से, शट रस का नाम निशान नहीं, विद विद व्यंजन के विग्रह से, प्रभु भूख न शांत हुई मेरी, आनंद सुधा रस निर्झर तुम, अतेब शरण ली प्रभु तेरी, चिर तृप्ति प्रदायी व्यंजन से, हो दूर शुदा के अंजन ये, शुत पीड़ा कैसे रह लेगी, जब पाए नाथ निरंजन ये। ओम ह्रीं श्रीमिंदर जिनेन्द्राय, शुद्ध रोग विनाशाय, नैवेद्य निर्वापमिति स्वाहा।
शुद्धा रोग विनाशनाय नैवेद्यम निर्वपामीति स्वाहा. Good. So go ahead and read the English meaning also.
Sure. Just let me find it. Okay. You are the embodiment of the elixir of divine bliss, and there is no place for tastelessness or insipidness. You, the liberated one, are beyond the pain of hunger. With various dishes and culinary delights, my hunger remains unfulfilled and unquenched. You are the flowering stream of the nectar of bliss, and thus I have seek refuge in you. Though the array of dishes may offer temporary satisfaction, they can never truly satisfy the hunger. How can the pain of hunger remain when one has not attained the refuge of pure and immaculate Lord?
Okay, so what do we think? Eating the best of foods at least should have done that. Right? We've been eating for so long. मैं एक आधी पार्टी में जाके तो शायद दूसरे दिन एक मील तो स्किप कर ही सकते हैं. But then still keeps coming back, right?
Yeah.
So what they're saying is that comparing the food with the anand, right? We all feel happiness or whatever in pleasure seeking in the food. But then they say, but this is all niras jadka or pudgal. What are we consuming? Pudgal. and you don't have that Vedana. Why do we get hungry? What is
Desire,
our hunger?
desire of food.
But desire I क्यों?
Ragdvesh to upper the body.
Well, yeah, the root cause is attachment to the body. Then we have Kshudha Vedana. It is asata vedniya karma. That
What is
causes
that? Shuddha Vedani? What is it?
Sata Vednya.
Causes the hunger.
Auntie, what is the meaning of the first line, the word draha ho? Anand rasamrit ke draha ho.
You are the home of this blissful state.
The embodiment.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Home of embodiment. You're completely absorbed. What do you call it? Absorbed. Yeah.
So the hunger is a Vedaniya karma, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And if you notice, different people have different tolerance.
Right. You can see what in the whole Jain cosmology of upas, right? Some people can do, some can't do, some can do a lot, some cannot, all that.
तो जितना जिसका असाता का उदय है उतना वो नहीं कर सकते. Okay. Then so you are free of this Kshudaka Vedan, right? You don't have a problem with that. And then so you don't need the 6 tastes. What are the 6 tastes? Who knows?
Sweet, sour, salty, bitter,
Pungent,
or astringent, and astringent.
Yeah, those are the 6 different tastes.
Shadavas.
And we all like to keep changing between. That's how our taste buds are.
And all classical cuisines have all 6 tastes in one meal.
Right. That's why a lot of the tasty foods, most unhealthy, because they will mix sugar and salt and this and that to make it tasty.
Prabhaji, Naved is in the thali is what?
Mithai.
Mithai, right?
But what is it in the Digambar? Because they don't put mithai, right?
Oh, let me think. I think it's a
Is it white coconut?
Yes, yellow coconut is flour, white coconut is mithai.
White, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, somewhere I have a picture of the thali with labeling because we used to teach kids that way. So I'll someday take a picture of it and put it in the group. So yes. So basically, we need all these different tastes to satisfy ourselves. Still, we are not satisfied. We keep getting hungry, right? Now, you are, because you don't have that Vedana, you don't have that requirement, I'm trying to take your refuge. So I accomplish them the same state. So what is he trying to destroy here?
The hunger.
Satisfy the hunger.
Hunger about the world. I mean, the
real hunger.
Happiness in the world.
Right. So, and the way you prove that hunger is a Vedana in Swarg lok mein, that Kshudha ki Vedana kam hoti hai. They only get hungry once in 6 months. And that too, there is in the throat, this Amrut comes, and that's enough to satisfy them for another 6 months. So it's limited.
प्रभा जी इसमें लिखा है शुदा रोग विनाशनाय, तो शुदा को रोग माना गया या शुदा एंड रोग दोनों की बात की गई?
Which line are you saying?
Shuddha is a rog.
That's what it means. Okay.
होता है तो हम क्या बोलते हैं? Arthritis का रोग हो गया, right? So it's a rog in that sense. So स्वर्ग में भूख कम, उसका ऑपोजिट नरक में क्या होता है?
Hunger.
Tremendous
Lots
hunger.
of hunger.
Immense thirst
Yes.
all the time. Okay? So वो हमें and that is also one of the reasons one can practice limiting consumption. I mean, if you're not used to doing upvas, I would not recommend start doing those right away. But taking shorter vows, like if you're not used to eating between lunch and dinner, let's say, then you, after you finish your lunch, you say, okay, now I'm not eating for 4 hours. So then that's like a watchful thing. Oh, I have. So sometimes, even if you're going around and starting to pick on something, you would be reminded, oh, I took a vow for 4 hours. And the purpose of that is to remind yourself, I am the soul, soul does not. So I don't want to be a slave of this food. And my eventual goal is to become without the Kshuddha Rog.
I've been fasting for last 6 months, like 24-hour fasting. I eat Monday dinner, and then I eat Wednesday breakfast. Start with.
You said for 6 months, how can you do that?
Every Tuesday.
No, every week.
Once a week.
For the last 6 months. Sorry.
Bahubaliji has already reached the goal.
No. I just wanted to, because sometimes I felt like I eat too much, so I just thought, okay, let me give a break.
It's interesting you did it on Mars Day, Mangalwar pe. Must be some reason.
Again, it's not a spiritual reason. I normally play tennis on Saturday and Sunday. So,
So you need food on Monday.
Give your complete break, rest. Huh?
Yeah.
How's your experience so far?
Yeah, it is. It's first week. I mean, first day it was terrible. Actually, I used to get headache and all. So now it is last 6 months. Every week I'm doing. It's. I look forward to that day actually.
Well, you
It's
just
like
thought to it now.
It's like a muscle. It's like the muscle. The more you fast, the easier it becomes.
Yeah.
Oh, I get enough lectures from my students.
Yeah. I just drink water, only water. Yeah.
That's
Did you a vow of Bahubaliji?
I still do Atam Chaudas, which is basically once a week fast. Anyway, but yeah, it's the thought behind it, and also the, what do you call, attachment behind it. So
I always wondered, what is the significance of Atam and Chaudas? Like, why those days have been chosen?
multiple reasons. One is they had to pick some days, so that's
right.
Just. Number two, there is some connection with the ocean waves. Ocean wave body is made of 80 pata nahi kitna percent water. So when the high tide and low tide, I think your body may be cooperative to do those fasting. That was one of the reasons I was given one time.
I think one of the things I remember checking and ChatGPT that time is कि अष्टमी चौदस में because of the moon phases राग तीव्र होता है उन दिनों में, इसलिए especially उन दिनों में fast किया जाता है. That's one thing.
खाया नहीं होगा तो गुस्सा भी तेज नहीं आएगा.
It's again like a nimitta naimittik sambandh, correct? It is.
Yeah, but that's fine.
So like all of these tithis have a lot of deep meaning in Jyotish, so there must be some deeper meaning to that, why they've chosen Ashtami and Chaturdashi, but
Right. But for our purpose, it's more about choosing some day than not. Because for me, it was difficult to do it on weekends. So if this falls on a weekend and I happen to be busy that week, I'm a bit flexible.
Some people do Purnima and Amavas, so it just, as you said, it comes twice a month or 4 times a month, so it's a good marker, right, for doing those days.
Yeah, at least do it for that purpose. Because I became more flexible because I realized that there was all this fight about when is Ashtami. Some calendar says today, some says yesterday, some says could be a difference of a day or two between calendars.
So just quickly, FYI, Tithi is always calculated on where you are at geographically. So we always say, okay, India may be ye. That's not the case. You look at the Panjang and you set the Panjang for where you are at, and it depends on the Tithi at the birth there. So just FYI.
In the back, in the no complete, right? Some priest will believe India may jo, some priest. So anyway, even with this,
Prabhaji, usme the rule is the tithi at the time of sunrise is the governing tithi for that day.
Right. Yeah.
And especially
and where you are,
this leads to confusion during Diwali, and that happens because Diwali pujan is done in the night, right? So if Chaturdashi is ending at 12 o'clock in the day, the tithi actually is Chaturdashi for that day from the definition.
It's from sunrise, yeah.
Because in the evening it will be actually Amavasya, and you got to do puja and during night time, so you do puja the same day.
No. It's the same country, there are differences. So I really never understood that. So I figured if there are so many differences, I could choose to do it on Monday. So I do that sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really bad with all these tithis and all the things. That's what I just do it one day.
At least discipline is the part we can get out of it, without worrying about the other things. Okay, so we are at, okay, let's do this. Let's finish Deep and Dup also.
Yeah, I can read Deep.
Yeah, and then next class we'll do these three people that are left for their speech. You got another week to prepare, Guruji.
Chinmay Vignan Bhavan Adhipati, तुम लोकालोक प्रकाशक हो, कैवल्य किरण से ज्योतित प्रभु, तुम महामोहत्मन नाशक हो, तुम हो प्रकाश के पुंज नाथ, आवरणों की परछात नहीं, प्रतिबिंबित पूरी नेह वाली पर चिन्मयता को आज नहीं, ले आया दीपक चरणों में रे, अंतर आलोकित कर दो, प्रभु तेरे मेरे अंतर को अविलंबम निरंतर से भर दो। ओम श्री सिमंदर जी नंद्रा मोहाधकारी विनाशकनाय दीप निर्वर पामिति स्वाहा।
So I'll tell you a trick. So once you get, these words are going to be always similar, right? In each of the last lines. So Om Bhrim Shri Mandar Jinendraya is same on all of the voices, right? Now, Vinashnaya part will be same. Deep and then Nirvapamiti Swaha will be same. So you can memorize that. And then the only thing that changes that in between part, like and Deepam. Those are the only two things changing.
Okay.
So that like gets you practicing how to speak those lines. So even if you're in the temple and somebody says, Ki aap ye pad do, or you can even volunteer, I'll read this Om Reem part, It'll be easy for you to do that once you practice how to say those. Okay. All right. So let's read the English meaning now.
You are the supreme Lord of abode of consciousness and knowledge, illuminating both the worlds and beyond. O Lord, you are dispelling the great delusion with the light of complete knowledge. You are the cluster of luminous radiance with no veils or coverings. The reflection of knowledge is complete, with no limit to its consciousness. I have brought this lamp to you, to your feet, to illuminate my innermost being. Lord, Prabhu, fill the difference of you and my inner selves with your eternal and unbroken support.
Okay. So deep, normally what does deep signify?
The light of knowledge.
Knowledge. Yes.
Knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I clicked something. I think I accidentally turned off your video, guys.
You turned off just Viraj's.
Just mine.
Yeah, would you please?
Okay.
Here, you can undo it.
Anyway.
इतना बुरा तो नहीं पड़ा उसने.
I know. I can't even undo it. I know. I read it pretty bad. So.
Oh, speaking of reading pretty bad, I'll tell you a funny thing in this morning batch that I do, Oh gosh, these people have gotten so like positively competitive, right? So there's this one guy who always comes, tries to stay ahead, right? So this morning's class, he was supposed to not come. Okay, so then he shows up. So the other students say, this guy is afraid he'll fall behind. So he had to come. Yeah.
It's a good kind of competition, though.
So then, I can't. Next time this Viraj is saying, I have to be Bahubali. It's so much. And then there's this, there's a big gap in age in that class. So it's kind of fun sometimes. It's interesting because then I have to teach at the level of a 10-year-old as well as at the level of a 73-year-old who is absolutely not savvy with anything to do with phones and whatever. That poor lady is having such a hard time.
But you have a 10-year-old in that class? Really? Wow.
She's actually Swami Swanagati's daughter.
His daughter. His daughter.
She comes. But I give the similar hard time to everybody. So last week, she told me she won't attend class this week because she has exams in school. So I told her that, in the United States, they don't accept that as an excuse. When you graduate from high school, you have to be very versatile. You have to do so many activities equally good. You have to learn time management to prove yourself to get admissions into the college. So just because you have school exams, and then she was trying to explain to me, but ma'am, I have 2 subject exam each day. And I come home from school at 4 or 5 o'clock. And then I have to study for 2 courses. I'm like, okay, fine, you're excused. You do. But then I think my lecture kind of little bit impacted. So she came today. Oh, I said, so nice, Sashta, you came even though you said you were not going to come. And she said, yeah, actually, because she also did the exam on the weekend. And she said that I was actually going to come on Monday also, but then I forgot. So I said, I also forget. So I have to put an alarm to remind me of class. So she said, yeah, normally my mom just tells me it's your class time, you go. But I said, no, but your mom cannot tell you because she actually takes a class during the same time. She said, yeah. So then she said, I cannot put an alarm in because, little girl, she doesn't have a cell phone of her own. So she says, I cannot put an alarm in my mom's phone. So then, I have to solve the problem. I said, fine, you put an alarm in your dad's phone then. So then 73-year-old, I took the exam. Everybody else knows their score. My score didn't come. What happened to your score? So she's like, and somebody said that after you take the exam, there's a button that comes with you have to click view score. But to do that, you didn't realize you had to do that.
We keep you entertained.
Yeah, it's quite an entertainment in that class. But then they're all very competitive too. So, yeah. And
So
then they
Samya
all get,
Gnan, right, for Deep?
What's that?
Deep
Yeah,
is
so
knowledge, right?
deep is knowledge. Here, what are we comparing it with? So in the first line, now don't read from the book. Okay, now, because I told you to pay attention when you read the English. So now you can look at Hindi and tell me what are they talking about.
They say the light, right, is
The first line, it's the light. Cause Bhagwan ko loka lok prakashak kaha. How is he actually lightening the lok?
No.
No.
no. Why is knowledge? Why is knowledge and consciousness?
Because he can see the loka lok, and he explains in the Onkar Dhwani. It comes in Tirthankar's Dhwani. Do you understand how? How would we know about the Teen Lok? How do we know that there's a Mahavidya Kshetra? So the light was shared by
Tirthankars.
Right. So there already exists a road between Pittsburgh and New York. I didn't create the road. But if I tell somebody take 80 or whatever the road and do, what am I doing?
Throwing a light on it.
Giving the knowledge of the
light, the path. Right? So same way, Bhagwan is shedding light on that knowledge that already exists. Loka Lok always existed, always will. Because now he knows when he becomes Kevali, he is shedding light for us. Then Kevalya Kiran ki Jyoti Prabhu Mohnot. Okay, so what are we destroying?
Delusion.
Andhakar, that's illusion. Delusion.
Moha ka andhakar, yes. Delusion. I want to, and what is delusion? Hindi word for delusion?
Moha.
Moha.
Another word?
Mithya.
Mithyatva.
Mithyatva.
I want to destroy my mithyatva, right? Moha, everything is also, the root cause of everything is mithyatva. Right? Because I did ekatva with my body, I am more with my body. I have this wrong belief that this child is mine, this house is mine, I have more with those things. Right? So you can see everything within yourself and you have lightened it for me. That is why I'm bringing this lamp to destroy my own darkness of mithyatva, delusion, moha, all those things. Okay. All right. So whichever one you want to destroy that day, read that puja and go. It's been an interesting way. So like every morning when you wake up, you think, what could bother me the most today? Would it be moha? Would it be kashaya? Would it be all those 8 things? And then choose to read one of those. It'll only take you 5 minutes, not even that. Okay. Okay, let's do one more before we end the class, and then we'll do the Jayamala and the other 2 next class. Okay. Right. Who wants to read Dhoop? आज ये बड़ी शांत है निधि जी, तो नहीं रहे?
नहीं मैम, यहीं पे हूँ. Shall I read?
Yeah, please.
धू धू जलती दुख की ज्वाला, प्रभु त्रस्त निखिल जगती है. जगती तल है, बेचेत पड़े हम देही हैं. चलता फिरता राग प्रभु
Nobody
प्रबंध है. प्रभंजन है।
Anjan.
मैं हिंदी से पढ़ती हूँ।
मेरे को आपका फेस नहीं दिख रहा है, बाकी सबको दिख रहा
हाँ,
है।
मुझे भी नहीं दिख रहा मैम, पता नहीं क्या हुआ है वीडियो में।
कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है, चलो फिर चलते।
हाँ। धू धू जलती दुख की जा ज्वाला, प्रभु त्रस्त निखिल जगती तल है, बेचेत पड़े सब देही है, चलता फिर राग प्रभंजन है। यह धूप घूमरी खा खा कर उड़ रहा गगन की गलियों में, अज्ञान तमावृत चेतन जो 84 की रंग रलियों में। संदेश धूप का तात्विक प्रभु, तुम हुए ऊर्ध्वगामी जग से, प्रगटे दशांग प्रभुवर तुमको, अंत दशांग की सौरभ से। ओम ह्रीं श्री सिमंदर जिनेन्द्राय अष्ट कर्म दहनाय धूपम निर्वपामीति स्वाहा। The blaze of suffering burns, frightening the entire world. All living beings are caught in the cycle of birth and death, continuously entangled in the attachment and aversion. Here the smoke whirls around, wandering and consuming, rising in the alleys of the sky. In the same way, consciousness remains obscured and lost in 84 different types of life forms or existences in the cycle of birth and rebirth, samsara. You are the essence of the divine message conveyed by the incense. You have transcended the limitations of the world and manifested in various forms. Revealing your glorious state, you are imbued with the fragrance of ultimate realization.
Okay, so everybody knows what is dhoop,
जी
right? So it has a smoke that usually goes up, right? So what does that signify? Smoke goes up. What does it compare with?
Ashtakarm, Ghatya, Ghatya Karm,
जगत से ऊपर उठने.
Dehen of.
It's the transit of the soul up to Siddhashil.
Anything lighter rises, so does pure soul. It goes upward. Okay. Now, yes, you said it right that it is talking about destroying the Ashtakarma. Why? What happens with Ashtakarma?
Binds you in the samsara.
Yes.
They are the reason.
Karmas, you have to be in one of those 4 gatis. Even Arihant is still.
Babaji, you keep breaking up.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I know. Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, so even Arihant, is he in samsara or not in samsara?
Arihant is in samsara.
Yes, because he still have karmas.
Still has four ghati karma. Sorry, aghati karma.
Agati.
Still in Manushya, right? So the agati karmas are still holding him down in the Manushya. And when those are gone, then he's going to Siddhashila. Okay. So what else? Okay, what does the line बेचैत पड़े सब देही है चलता फिर राग प्रभंजन है? What are they talking about there?
The suffering in the world that is kind of have a fear in the world because of suffering. Right now, the tariff. Just kidding.
Pechet word means jisko cheta nahi hai, means like you don't have consciousness or something like that. You know, jaise bolte hai ki
unaware of things, right?
Yeah.
This body is actually no chetna, right? Alone body is the chetna. And then the rag takes over. And then with all that rag and everything, what do? You accumulate karmas. Those karmas take you in the 84 lakh jiva yoni. It's divided into 4 gatis. Or so I brought this dhoop to get rid of my karmas and be able to go upwards. All right, so this is all we will do. We will do Pal and Arghya and Jayamala next class.
I just want to share this one where I had read something about this dhoop and everything. So read it in a very simple way to remember. I mean, I say once we do the stapna and we cleanse ourselves, because basically we are trying to become pure, then jo chandan hai, chandan, akshat, pushp and naivedya, these are 4 kashais basically, right? So chandan is krodh, so you're making it sheetal. Akshat is मान because आपको pride है, so you are making it अविनाशी उसको, and पुष्प is माया and नैवेद्य is लोभ, और दीप से जो ज्ञान है और उसको अज्ञान मिटाते हो, धूप उसको फिर उसका विनाश करती है उस अज्ञान का, और फल इन सब चीजों को करने का फल आपको मोक्ष मिलता है.
That's good. पर क्या है कि देखो, you're right. कई authors may also write क्रोध विनाशना है, माया विनाशना है. In this case, that is not what is written by this author. So it's up to author's liberty what they want to put in that last line. But relating whatever this sansar to krodh is okay, but not quite accurate.
Yeah.
So in this case, we may not be able to quite say that. But there are pujas where they actually specify Chandan puja mein krodha, Agni vinashna, something like that. You might find that.
Yeah, every puja has a different significance for each of the ashta.
And it depends on the author.
Correct.
They can choose what they want to do. So, okay. So next class, we will, well, if you guys can remind me, Dipali, Dinesh, today you guys came late, so we forgot about you. So you have to do your experience sharing thing.
Oh, I was there right at 8 o'clock. Sorry. my camera was off.
They were looking for you. Anyway, so Dinesh, Dipali, and Dinesh Purar, 3 of you have to remind me that we'll do that in the beginning of the class, and then we'll go to the puja. That'll be easier.
That's just a little sharing of our experience so far, right, Klaska?
Since everybody got to do it, I want to give you guys the opportunity. That's all.
Sure.
So, all right. So good. Yeah, we covered.
Also, I wanted to ask one thing. Dipaliji, we heard you took some vow. You took some vow of reading like 36 hours in a day?
God, how many 36 hours? There are 24.
No, just kidding. No, just kidding. But took some vow to read a lot?
At the Jaina convention?
Maybe you heard about another Dipali.
Dinesh can say what Dipali is doing. You can share, Dinesh.
No. So when you don't study enough from the beginning, then you have to crunch it at the end. So that's
Poor Dinesh, he's not getting good food to eat.
Yeah.
जब बच्चे नहीं रहते घर में तो एकदम सिंपल एकदम जैन फूड.
But think of what Bahubali Ji is doing, and you just do upvas and it's easy.
Yeah, he's doing upvas. So.
That's the way to study. No worry about food then. You know?
All right.
Okay, very good, very good. But that's okay. We'll all find our ways. But seriously, if you stay with it, that's the easiest way. And well, this time you'll get to share a lot. So start reading Das Lakshan from this week itself. I mean, make yourself a goal. I don't know, I think there is 11 chapters or 12. And how many weeks we said we got? till end of August, right?
5 weeks, right?
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Yeah, so that means
2
yeah,
chapters.
that's 2 chapters a week. That is a lot of reading because especially for you guys in semester 2, you're not used to reading so much.
Just to let you know, Pravanti, that Deepali and I will be on vacation for about 3 weeks in August, but we will do our best to keep up as much as we can with the assignments and the reading and everything. We'll take everything with us. So
Keep up is not the key. I don't know where you're going, but
we're going to be in like Asia, so it'll be kind of hard.
I teach class from India. You can India
We'll do our best.
Next year.
for excuse regarding this. No, because I know everybody is going to go on vacation. You're not alone.
Maybe that wow.
Yeah, so
Neeraj talking about we should implement that.
Yeah, unless we learn to, yeah. No more Paushad now.
All vacation for
After,
next 5
I
years.
will do so much. Because that's not going to sit with you then. Then Pratapanta at the end. So we have to learn to make this part of your life. Study, yes, you can do it in the middle of the night whenever you want. But class time is no excuse. Even if you're on a tour, most people come back by 8 o'clock because by then it's dinner time. So you say, sorry, I got to be excused.
Unfortunately, the class will be 8, 9 in the morning.
तो बहुत easy है, सुबह उठते ही कर लो, कोई problem ही नहीं है फिर.
There would be a time difference, Prabhanti, because it would be more like 8 or 9 a.m. there, and we are in a part of a tour group, so we have to leave with them and we have to come back with them. So we are a bit constrained. We're not just on our own.
Okay, that's understandable.
But we promise we'll be doing the classes. We'll be watching the recordings.
No, but I want to listen to the YouTube video the same day.
Yeah.
Sure.
So when that night, you must listen to the video before you sleep.
Yeah, we can definitely.
Instead of partying with the group, we will be doing our class that
Yes.
But you'll be happy to know that we're going on a vegan tour. So
and then you know what? You will tell the people, hey, I'm doing this because I have this class to make up.
Yeah.
And I'm sure. No, seriously, we become inspirations for others when we, just like we vegetarian, vegans, we become inspirations for others because people see that, oh, life can be lived even if you're vegan. You can also vacation if you're vegan. Then other people get inspired that, yes, it is possible to do that. So, same way. So, no, seriously, it becomes a lot easier because every semester reading is going to increase, understanding is going to increase. So, like this 7th semester, there was a lot more reading and understanding for people. So, when somebody was not able to, like whoever missed a lot of classes, obviously they had the toughest time.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely catch up because otherwise September will be very difficult for us. We'll have a huge amount to catch up. So वो तो हम करेंगे.
वो तो पहले करके जाना 10 लाख का पूरा किताब तो पढ़ के जाना ही पड़ेगा.
That's good.
And Dinesh is going to make sure I do all the work before because he doesn't want to be stranded and not have food again.
I know. Because come September, we're going to do the summaries during the 10 lakshan time.
That's a good thing to do.
The book read before you go on your vacation. It's okay, just gives you an inspiration. That's all. You always have 2 days of weekend, plenty of hours. You don't have kids at home. So there's always enough time if you make it happen.
Oh, I'm looking at the 10 Lakshan book. Is it like, how many pages is it?
Don't even count.
I'm not counting. The PDF is the PDF is counting on its own. Like I'm keep flipping it and it just keeps going on. It's like 209 pages.
230 pages.
But you're lucky to
Das
at least
Lakshan,
have
yeah.
it in English. Think about it. If you had to read this book in Hindi.
No, we have it in Hindi, hard copy. I'll give it to you.
Oh, either way, jisko jo come.
Yeah.
But you can, yeah. So yeah, it is an effort because semester 1 you had all these chote se books, and now suddenly you're jumping to a 200-page book. So
Only 20 pages per lecture, so we are fine.
it's about what, 20 pages per chapter?
Per lecture, just doing it math.
Well, no, it's a little less then, because I think there's a beginning chapter and there's an ending chapter, and then the 10 das lakshan. I think that's how it is. At least 11 or 12.
And Prabhaji, last time I think Prabha Mohnot had this during Das Lakshan. Every day they had a Zoom meeting, right? And they used to say for every day, right? So truth or contentment, Soch and all. So it's good to read that chapter and possibly do it.
Exactly. So Parmagam teachers did a presentation, 1 hour presentation. I think it was.
Correct. I
think
attended that.
You did, and you couldn't remember that I did this?
So there were two, right? One was junior and another was senior, right?
Right. I did the senior, 2 of those dharma. You don't remember seeing?
No.
Oh, see, he forgot that I announced it in the Jana Shibir. Now he says he watched all that. I remember seeing. Isn't it amazing?
Because my wife also attended. I remember a couple of.
Okay, abhi dobara jaake dekh lena. I think one of them was Akincanya. I don't remember the other one.
I remember Vijal said Vijal because the name was different. Vijal.
Vikram from New Jersey was one of them. One was done. What's her name? The girl from Hyderabad, Kavita. No, not what is her name? Yeah, I think Kavita. She was one of them. It was all different teachers. Yeah. I was planning to do only one because we had gone to Tampa to do Das Lakshan, and then somebody else could make it, so I had to do last minute. So I did.
Select ARP system type. Way vote selected.
Oh, फिर से ऐड आ गया.
Okay. Ad क्या चला रहे हो जो बीच-बीच में ad आता है? Okay.
Sorry guys, I'm just leaving the office, so I'm just locking it.
Okay.
Oh, you're still in the office?
Yeah, because it's my 6 p.m. when this class is, right? So 6 to 8, I have to go home to Ekashna. So
Oh, okay, on the West Coast. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's traveling to the West Coast or something. Okay. सहजानंदी शुद्ध स्वरूपी अविनाशी हूँ आत्मस्वरूप. सहजानंदी शुद्ध स्वरूपी अविनाशी हूँ आत्मस्वरूप. सहजानंदी शुद्ध स्वरूपी अविनाशी हूँ आत्मस्वरूप. निज निधि निज में बताई यह अनंत उपकार है. इसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना शत बार है. वंदना शत बार है. जय जिनेन्द्र सभी को.